Hi there, thanks for tuning in again. It's just a short video, this one, highlighting a couple of compilations on the Spectrum. Two of my favourite compilations basically from this era. First one, as you can see here, is Taito coin-op hits. So it's games based on Taito arcade games. Pretty solid selection, as you can see, and it's published by Imagine, who published most of the games the first time round. I think a couple of them were published by Firebird, Flying Shark and Bubble Bobble. So there's that. And there's also Magnificent 7, which is a very famous compilation. It includes actually 8 games, so both of these compilations contain 8 games. Now, there's a fair amount of debate which is the best compilation on the ZX Spectrum. Others obviously will mention others, but these two are my favourite. And I thought I'd do a completely unscientific test and see, on the basis of crash reviews, which compilation was actually the best. And there's a pretty clear winner, as we'll find out shortly. First of all, 8 games on each compilation, as I said. Although the Magnificent 7, despite its name, actually has a free game here. Now they actually share a game. You've got Arkanoid here, and Arkanoid is also included on the Magnificent 7 as well. Now Arkanoid got quite a controversial review in Crash. It got 59%, got criticised for its old-fashioned type gameplay, and there was a bit of a backlash in the letters page, which Lloyd had to fight off, and it was nicknamed Arkanoid. Annoyed spelled A-N-N-O-Y-E-D. A lot of readers were upset that this game got only 59%, and to be honest, I can kind of sympathise with them. Arkanoid was quite a good twist on the bat and ball genre game, and I think it was a bit unfair, the reviewers comparing it to Through the Wall, which was a game that came with the Spectrum tape that you got with your Spectrum. So yeah, maybe a bit unfair, but as it's on both compilations, that kind of evens it out. So 59% there for Arkanoid. Taking Taito coin-op hits first, the non-Imagine games were Flying Shark, which is a really good shooter, and Bubble Bobble. Now, Flying Shark, a lot of people think it got a smash, but it didn't actually. It only got 85% in Crash. It got on the cover, but they didn't smash it. They only gave it 85%. And that was by Firebird, as I say. And then you also had Bubble Bobble by Firebird, which was smashed. It got 92%, I believe. 92% for Bubble Bobble. Or might have been a bit, no, 90%, sorry. So that did get a smash, though. And then the other games here are Rastan, which was a solid sort of beat 'em up type game, slash 'em up type game, and that got I think 85%, so not a bad score for Rastan. Revenge of Doe, which was a sequel to Arkanoid, and was a really good game. I think it improved on it a lot. I enjoyed that game a lot. That got 80%. Slap Fight, that was a shoot 'em up that unfortunately suffered a lot from the invisible bullet syndrome on the Speccy, and that got 72%. Renegade, another superb beat 'em up that a lot of people would assume would have got a Crash smash, but it didn't, unfortunately. It got 89%, so just missed out. I remember being really surprised at that at the time. And Legend of Cage, which in Crash got 50%, which I thought was a bit unfair, really, because I thought it was a fairly decent game. So, yeah, a very solid lineup there for Taito coin-op hits. You can see all the screenshots on the back. Don't think there's many Spectrum screenshots to be seen here. Nope, there's one there, Legend of Cage. So it's black and white, as you can see, or rather monochrome. Is that Spectrum? Yeah, I think it is, yeah. So, there you go, there's Taito coin-op hits. Now, Magnificent 7, first time we got Head Over Heels, the revered Head Over Heels. That got a massive score in Crash. So did Cobra. Short Circuit is probably the weakest game on this compilation. That got, believe, 70% or something around that sort of level. Frankie was Crash Smash, but a bit old by the time this compilation came out. Arkanoid again. The Amazing Whizball, which is not a patch on the Commodore 64 version, but it's still a pretty good game on the Speccy, and that got 92%. The Great Escape, which is a wonderful game, and that got 96%. And then you've got Yar Kung Fu. So if you take it purely on a numbers basis, as I say, Taito coin-op hits, the average is 76.25%, so a fairly solid score there for Taito coin-op hits, but thanks to the sheer number of high-scoring games on Magnificent 7. You've got Head Over Heels with 97%, Great Escape with 96%, Frankie with 94%, a couple of 92s, and Cobra with 93. The average for the Magnificent 7 is 86.75. So clearly, if you're going by simple numbers as the Crash reviews, then Magnificent 7 is the better compilation. But the only thing I would say in mitigating is that Taito coin-op hits, generally the games are fairly new. I think it's came out in 1988. So Bubble Bobble, Flying Shark, Arkanoid, Revenge of Doe, Rastan, all would have come out around that time, I reckon. And Arkanoid's probably the oldest game. Legend of Cage, Renegade, and Slapflight would have been the year before. So not really that older games on Taito coin-op hits in mitigating. And on Magnificent 7, the games are a bit older. You've got Frankie, which was from 85, so that was a couple of years earlier. And I think so was Ya Kung Fu as well. That was looking a bit old in the tooth by now. Although, long in the tooth by now. Although, to be fair, it was obviously a free game that you got plus. So there you go. A couple of great compilations. Some people have a favourite. I think my favourite is still the Magnificent 7. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to post another one soon. Take care. Bye.